Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So you are watching me here taking a COVID test. Yes. The day before my husband had went back to work, he had taken a few days off. He has the weekend off, but he took Friday off, Thursday, and I believe he took Monday and Tuesday off for Labor Day weekend. And then he went to work, and his boss was really, really sick, gagging and coughing. He had no mask on, no nothing. He said he was sick, and he told my husband to stay away. Well, I guess it was too late. My husband came home. He had a couple of beers, and he started feeling like he was getting sick, like he had a headache, and like he was getting sick. And then I was at my desk and I was like, you know what? I'm starting to feel sick again. And I had just gotten better, mind you. 2 weeks prior, I had severe allergies. And when I have them like that, I go down. I mean, down for the count. If you can see by a previous video that I did, a haul that I did, that I was suffering the allergies during that haul. I don't even know how I pulled through that haul. So you can go and watch that video and see how sick I look. Well, it lasted a week. I got better, and then my son got allergies, but he's always suffered from a lot of allergies. So we thought maybe it's allergy season, something in the air, something's going on. And because we know it's not contagious, so he didn't get it from me. Then when my husband went back to work and his boss was sick and he told him to stay away, all that stuff, he came home hours later, started feeling really sick. So that night in the wee hours, we got severely sick. We had that headache that you get from COVID that feels like somebody hit you over your head with a bat over and over and over again. I mean, the most severe headache that you can possibly think of. That's one symptom that I had like the first time I had COVID. And then we started feeling the congestion. I thought, can't be allergies again. And then I started having a lot of dry mouth, sore throat, no fever, no coughing, and my back was hurting, my ribs were hurting, no body aches this time. And I thought, oh my God, I can't believe I just got better and we're going down. And it was me and him all through the night, just suffering big time. So the next day I called my daughter in the morning and I told her, if you're coming over, don't. We're really, really sick. And she just started her new job. And she said, oh, I'm so sorry. She goes, no, I actually work at 9. I wasn't coming over. She said, Mom, did you think of doing a COVID test? And I'm like, oh my God, no, it did not cross my mind. And I'm like, what? We are totally vaccinated and boosted, which we always knew that being vaccinated and boosted does not prevent you from getting COVID. You still can get COVID. We're very aware of that. What it does do is saves you from getting as sick or dying. And I know that because the first and only time I got COVID, I am living witness that being vaccinated, if I had not been vaccinated, I would have surely not been here to talk to you guys. It totally saved my life. I believe in science. It's a proven science is a provable fact, and I believe in it. I used to want to be a nurse and stuff like that. So yeah, oh God, it was like it didn't even cross my mind, because even though I knew COVID still existed, it wasn't as bad as it used to be in those 3 to 4 years that we suffered. But I'm gonna say 2 to 4 years, actually 3 years, because we got it in the third year the first time. And then but we knew it still existed and you had to protect yourself. Me and my son kept masking. I stopped masking if I knew I wouldn't be close to someone directly that I didn't know or I couldn't trust. But other than that, if I was just going to do groceries, I just go do my thing, come out. My son has never stopped masking. And so we were like, what's happening? So I was going to take a shower to try to feel better. And I thought, no, let me do this test like she said. Just let's rule it out. Sure enough, you're going to see here, this is where I'm putting in the swab. I just swabbed my nostrils, and you put this swab in this solution and you twirl it around to make sure it gets really in there, and you put it for a minute. After the minute is up, you take the swab out, kind of roll it against the edges of the bottle, and then dispose of it, and then you put your test strip in here, and then that's for 10 minutes. So right now I'm doing a minute for the swab that I swabbed in my nostrils. Then you're going to see me putting the test strip, which has arrows. So I was the first one to take the test. My husband was in bed not feeling good at all. I didn't even tell him that I was going to take the test. I just remembered what my daughter said in our phone conversation. So or it actually was text, so that's why my husband didn't hear. And then, so I sat at the dining room table, and this is what I'm doing now. So keep watching. Let me wash my. Where's that? Ooh. Okay, how did I get COVID? It's beyond me.
We never should have stopped wearing the mask in the first place.
You're right. I thought if I didn't get close to people, but that's not enough. That's not enough. Unbelievable. You want me to do it for you?
Yeah.
Lift up. I'm gonna do 7 in each side. So it's 1 minute. Can you see? That's 10 minutes. I'm gonna have Aliana test herself and Isabella. Carolina, was she here yesterday?
Yeah, she was here yesterday in the morning.
Oh boy. So she has to get tested too. We weren't sick when Carolina was here. It was like a little after she left, we started feeling something in our throat.
It's been 3 years since we first got it, because that was in November.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
At least we got our vaccines.
All the
Are there still
first 2 vaccines and all the boosters we got. Thank you, Jesus. Thank God. I don't think there's been another booster put out.
Did they stop doing it?
Yeah. I don't think there's, because it kind of, it was not that much anymore. It was still there. COVID, it still exists, but it wasn't that much. So I think they figured all those vaccinations and boosters covered. I don't think you're gonna have COVID. I really think what you have is allergies. I think we got it because of his boss.
I don't know how I'm going to say goodnight to you until you get better.
We just have to look the other way like we used to. Remember when we had COVID? We would look the other way and hug each other. Yeah. And we both had a mask on.
So you think Bobby got COVID from his boss?
Yeah, because I don't think we got it from you, because you don't have like COVID symptoms. You didn't have fever. You don't have body aches. You just had like nose. If anything, you had a cold and allergies. But see how he's coughing?
Yeah. I wonder, when we last got COVID, I wonder how long.
I feel like I could breathe. I just can't swallow that good. You have COVID. It's very faint, like you're getting over it.
So it means I had COVID 3 days ago?
Oh, this thing doesn't clear. I'm so sorry. Yo y Alexis tenemos COVID.
¿Tenemos COVID?
Yeah. I don't get it.
Holy shit.
Tienes que hacerte un test.
¿Oh?
Tienes que hacerte el test.
Dámelo.
¿Por qué no vienes?
Holy fuck.
So yeah, this was a while later. I'm just sitting here just trying to feel better. I took a shower, trying to refresh and feel better, and just laying on the couch. I got a piece of Ricola cough drops in my mouth, just trying to soothe my throat. But yeah, my husband did have COVID. I didn't want to record him being tested because he didn't have a shirt on. He was just in his shorts, and it was just more of a private thing for him. But yeah, his test came out positive, and he had 2 strong lines. So that was me just laying down, just going through it, and just trying to hope that this will be all over soon. Here, my daughter is on her way to drop off the groceries and medications that we asked for her to get for us, and she was so sweet to do it. She has a mask on, we have a mask on, and yeah, so here she is dropping the stuff off on the porch. And then we talk for a few minutes, and then she leaves because I didn't want her to be any more exposed than she had to, but I appreciate her so much.
It's like only 2 grams, just in case. And then the chicken, just exactly how you guys said. There's all the medicine, gloves, and I put these little filter things. Just in case. And, these gloves are not the leg tex one, it's the other one.
What other one?
But I'm tripping on how much.
The medicine was 75?
The medicine, because I got like 2 boxes of gloves, because I know you guys go through it, and then 3 boxes of, actually, more like 70. I need to send because we're running low. It's like 70 for that. So you got that stuff, and the Theraflu tea, and the flu one, and all that jazz.
Thank you. Hey.
You know, shopping. Just try not to stress. Stress makes it worse when you're not feeling good.
My head hurts so bad. I feel like somebody hit me over the head with a bat, kind of like last time.
If it helps.
My side is hurting, but not my legs.
Don't look as bad as the last time.
Yeah. I just want to get rid of this headache. It hurts so bad. My legs don't hurt. Last time my legs were throbbing so much.
They said Coke helps with headache
Who?
and migraine.
Who?
Coke.
Coke? That's what the people in Mexico believe. It's good for your blood pressure and your diabetes.
Coke.
Drink una Coca-Cola. Like when your sugar is high or when your blood pressure, something like that. They believe if you drink a Coke.
Sure. Lucia had heard of it, and she was like, "You get Coke? I have this horrible headache." And I gave it, and she's like, "Yeah, that stuff works. It's like the caffeine or something about it."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my god, I drink that all the time. No wonder."
Like crazy stuff. We laid on the couch because the room is so hot.
Yeah.
And I wanted some fresh air, so I've been leaving the door open, but then I've been putting on the air. I can't tell if I have a fever because the stupid machine's not working. I was brand new and it worked for Lexi.
Well, right now the air is great, so people's windows open.
And I just want, like, my throat was hurting, and my mouth was so dry. No matter how much water I drank or cough drops, it was just dry. My lips were dry. My nose was congested. I thought I was getting like a flu, like a cold/flu.
You just have to think of it. At this point, that's what they combine it together. Like they have COVID tests where it says COVID plus flu.
Oh.
It's like what? It's like at Walmart. There's like it's a test where it says COVID and plus flu or influenza. They say.
I'm glad I have an appointment tomorrow at 3:30, so you can test me again.
I don't think you're as bad. I mean, you're bad, but you've had updated your shots, so.
We're all vaccinated and all the 3 boosters. There hasn't been another booster since. So there's nothing more to take.
No, I'm saying like the last time you got sick, and now you had something after, so
Yeah.
you're probably not.
Well, here I'm sitting down, finally having some regular food. The first couple of days we had homemade chicken soup, and my husband made these tacos with cactus and carne asada and tomatoes. It was just so good to have a regular meal. You see me giving the thumbs up. But yeah, this felt really good to eat. So here I'm at my doctor's appointment that I had already set up a couple of months prior. It was really important that I went, but I did debate if I should go because I did have COVID according to my home test, even though the boxes were expired. So I really wanted them to confirm that I did have COVID. She said that I shouldn't have came, but she said it with a smile. She's so sweet. I love my doctor so much. She said, because they do have to disinfect the room, but that she was glad she was able to, not glad, happy that I had COVID, but able to confirm it for me so I wouldn't have that doubt. And so we covered everything that we were supposed to cover in that appointment and COVID. So she said, just get lots of rest and stay hydrated and not just stress, just like my daughter said. So that's what I'm doing here. I came back home and I'm eating. I don't know if I'm eating. I think I'm eating more of the homemade chicken soup, and I'm drinking some ginger ale, as you can see here. And so my husband is in the room just sitting, laying down, sorry, just trying to get better as well. I think he was having some homemade chicken soup with me here because you could see me talking. But he, right away, as soon as he's done, he brushes his teeth and he goes back to bed because he just didn't have the strength and he was not feeling good. And so was my son. So we're all just trying to shower when we had to refresh, to try to make ourselves feel good. Eat when we're supposed to. We had lots of liquids. We had ginger ale, orange juice. I had my favorite cranberry juice. So we had options. We were taking the medications, ibuprofen, Dayquil, whatever we had to take. And then we would go back and lay down. And at nighttime, as you know, I shower twice a day, so I would take another one and to feel fresh again right before I go to bed. As you just saw, that was the homemade chicken soup. And I think this is where my daughter is coming back again to do another food drop-off.
Was it heavy?
It's a little bit.
Oh, excuse me.
We gotta get one more. Oh my god.
Did you get the powder?
Yes, in that bag was a toilet paper.
Is that all?
Huh?
Is that all?
Yeah, I did one can because you didn't say two, so I got one.
One of what?
One of the powder,
Oh yeah, that's fine.
and then one of the toilet paper.
I should have said two, but that's fine. That's a big road. Those are some big roads.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive over there
Yeah.
at Food Max. That's where I went.
Yeah.
So I have $25 left though. You want me to just transfer it back?
No, just keep it for all your hard work.
I think that's it. I'm glad everything worked out.
Okay.
Instead of, I won't do that no more.
I don't know. That's scary. I've seen people do that and it's not been the true person, and I'm like, oh no, that can't be happening. But I'm glad she already got it too.
Yeah.
She must have been at the job.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I told her, I sent her a message and I said, my daughter went to drop off the rent because of the situation.
Yeah.
and I didn't want her like to be exposed. And huh? Because I told her what we had, and I didn't want her to be exposed, so she couldn't find the black box, so she gave it to this person. And I'm like, I'm just worried. I just want to make sure you got it. She goes, yeah, I got it. Thank you so much. I hope you guys feel better.
Okay. Good.
So, okay, I love you, mija. I'll text you later. Yeah. Hi, Mama. You can't see me? Let me get on this side. Hold on. I'm right here, Mama.
You can see you again.
Well, I can't get... Well, I guess I could get to the door. I'm going to have Papa come see you, okay? We miss you, Mamas.
She's
Papa's
mad.
coming.
She's mad. She can't go inside.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mama. You don't want to get what we have. That's for sure. This is no joke. Papa's coming. Don't worry.
Should be like,
Ponte
feel
la
better.
chuch. Está bien super triste. You get to see Papa. Okay, let me move aside so Papa can stand by the thing.
Hey. I'm sick.
Oh, he even got to open the door. Hi, Mama. I'll open it a little bit. I love you. Don't get sad. You're going to make me cry. Va a llorar.
She's good. She's a strong girl. Wanna be good soon, okay, mija? And you can come back to sleep.
Dice, yo no entiendo por qué no puedo estar ahí adentro con ustedes.
Y esto tengo más que te hasta acá.
Oh my god. She's like, I don't want her to wear it now.
You have to wear it, Mama, to keep yourself safe.
Hey, come on. Or you're not going to get what you need over there.
What? I don't need anything.
Here.
Digo, yo te compro algo allá. Digo, I don't need anything. Yo nada más quiero estar con ellos.
Not funny.
They're not laughing at you. Calm down.
Just go in. Go and come back, okay? Bye, Misa. Mija.
Alright. Let's go.
Are you going to have fun shopping for Grandma and Papa and Uncle Lexi's?
Today?
Yeah, you're going to go
I have
right
to do
now.
this stuff today.
You're going to help Mommy get our stuff?
I saw you wipes.
I'll get you wipes. She said.
What's the actually Uncle Lexi?
Oh, no, visto Uncle Lexi. Alexi, come say hi, mijo. Don't get so close, Mama. Back up. Because you don't want to get this.
Well,
You see Uncle Lexi's? Can you see him?
No, I'm not.
No, you got to come closer, like right here.
You're going to want to see.
I can't see
Just open the door a little bit so
Just-
she's there.
Okay.
hi.
Can you see me?
You see Uncle Lexi? He's sick too, Mama. I mean, when I opened the door, I opened with gloves, thank God.
Right.
I did all the time. Oh, well, Bobby didn't open the door with gloves. But he opened just the inside. So she's good.
Give me the list and
Okay.
where you want me to go to get it.
Well, the first list will be Walmart. And then I'll send some couple of pictures. And then there's only like 2 or 3 things at Dollar Tree.
Okay.
Okay. You got the card? Oh. Okay. Have fun shopping. Buy my little queen a toy. So today is Sunday, September 7th. We tested on Thursday, which was the 4th. That's when we tested and found out that we had COVID. And I went to the doctor the next day, Friday, and they confirmed that I definitely had complete full-on COVID. The test turned so quickly, they never seen something so fast. So we have been secluded, just taking every medication needed and possible. We have disinfected everything we touch, the air in the rooms, all the knobs, tables, chairs, whatever we use and touch is totally disinfected. We got every disinfectant possible. For surfaces, for air, for fabric, clothing, bedding. We washed our clothes. And my husband forgot to put the sanitizer because I forgot to tell him that I bought it. But the clothes are clean and disinfected. Next time we're definitely going to put the sanitizer as we get better and test negative. Then we'll definitely I feel like we've been doing an in-depth, detailed, thorough disinfecting and cleaning, but we're going to take it like some high levels. But, so yes, I tested second time on Friday from a doctor. So that was like, oh my God, you totally and completely have COVID. So, now it's Sunday. I just tested my husband. He still has COVID. And he got worse this time than the first time we had COVID in 2022. I was much worse because I was on death's door in 2022, but I still got sick and got a lot of symptoms as well this time. Except this time I didn't lose my sense of smell like I did last time. I didn't have the body aches like I did last time, but I had that same headache, like being hit over the head with a bat, and many more symptoms. But I still would consider the last time the worst. And we had 2 vaccinations and 1 booster. Now we've had the 2 vaccinations and the 3 boosters, and that's all they've offered. So this package right here comes 2 tests in a box, as you can see there. These are the tests that we get from our clinic, where we go see our doctors and have our appointments and stuff. It's a really good test. This one does not expire until next month on the 29th. As you can see there. But like she said, and my previous doctor said, even though something expired, it still works. It considers that it doesn't have the strength that it has in the beginning, but it still works. So don't throw them away. Keep them tested. You can never get a false positive, but you can get a false negative. So if it says positive, it's positive. So I just used one on my husband. Like I said, he still has COVID. And I'm going to use the second one on me. And then later on, I'll test my son again as well. I'm pretty sure I have COVID still because we still have the symptoms. And it's only been 2 days since the doctor tested me and confirmed. So this is the liquid. I just took the top off. You can see the liquid there. I'm putting it in the stand that it gives you. This is my husband's test, by the way. See the 2 lines. So he still has COVID. I'm going to disinfect my hands. I just washed them, but I just touched that. So this is a disinfectant. I love it. It smells so good. Got that from Big Lots before they closed. I'm going to put my mask down. So here is the cotton swab that I'm going to be swabbing my nose with. And this is the test strip. So I always open it, not the side of the cotton part, but this side. That way if somebody else is doing it for you or you're yourself, you don't touch it with your hands. And that's going to be on myself. And then that way, see, you could take it out this way. So it's supposed to be at least 5 swabs in each nostrils, and you're supposed to have it 3/4 up your nose. I always like to do 7. 7 is God's perfect number, so I tend to love 7. No, make me sneeze. So then you put in the liquid, make sure it touches down, and you're supposed to swirl it in there like 3 to 4 times. So I did that, and then you leave it. Felt like it was gonna, for a minute, felt like it was gonna fall down. I better hold it. So I'm going for a minute, just right there, and then I'm gonna press start. So there starts the minute. I'm holding it because with the Q-tip, it wants to go down. Let me see if I can show you guys. This phone doesn't fall. So in here, in this plastic tray, it gives you a spot for the test strip, the swabs, and the liquid. And normally it would hold, but you can see it's trying to fall down, so I'm going to hold it just so I don't waste the test. I'm going to put you guys up because the phone wants to fall. So it's 27 seconds left. I have tons and tons of these that I collected every time we went to the doctors for an appointment. You would ask for these, and they would give you as many boxes as you need, and I would at least get 3 boxes because it was for all of it. So it's 8 of us in total. I mean, including my son-in-laws and my daughters and my granddaughter. So I just, even though they didn't live here, I counted them, and there's 2 in a box, so I would at least get 3 or 4 boxes. Oh, the alarm went off. So, and then you're supposed to take it out, but swab it around the tube to get all the excess out. And then see, I like this because you can put this back in this way without touching it. And now we're going to put the test strip in, just right here. You open it where the arrows is. That way you don't touch the test strip. And you put it with the arrows facing down in the tube. And then you do that for 10 minutes. So there's 10 minutes, and then I'm going to press start. There you go. And then when you're done, you can put the test strip back in here, just like I put the swab back in here. Or if you want to keep your test strip to show, take a picture and then show your boss or whoever you need to show, you can. But then I would put it in a plastic baggie, and I write our names on the other side of it so I know whose is who. This tray says it doesn't expire to November 15th, 2025. But on the box, it says it expires October 29th, 2025. And the manufacturer sent it out August 9th, 2024. So, and it gives you instructions on the back of the box. Plus in here is a huge instruction paper. Let me put my mask back on. I mean, we're disinfecting every single spot in the air as well. So it gives you pictures and written instructions, and there's some more instructions on the back. This was in English. I did get some that were in Spanish. We always try to get English because we all can read, write, and speak English, but my kids don't speak Spanish, so they understand it completely, and they'll respond by doing whatever you're saying for them to do or asking them to do. And they know a few words and how to carry some sort of English, but we taught them both. It just didn't stick with them. And the teachers in the school thought it was a better idea to stick with English so that it didn't confuse them and they could process things better in school. But then I kind of think that was just to make it easy for them and not really a good thing for my kids. But we still try to speak both. Even though when it came to school stuff, we did try to speak English like they told us to, but they didn't pick it up. But the good thing is they understand. When I talk Spanish, mainly when my husband talks Spanish, even though he speaks, reads, writes English good too, completely. But, you know, Spanish comes out more. So, but the kids understand him perfectly. They respond. So they still should be proud. And they are proud to be half Mexican, half Puerto Rican, because I'm Puerto Rican, my husband's Mexican. So, yeah. We have 7 minutes and 10, so I'm going to pause it so that you're not sitting here waiting with me. I'm going to re-disinfect my hands again, and then I'll disinfect the surface when I'm done. I'm sure it's going to be positive. I read on Google it takes 4 to 6 weeks. But when we first got COVID, and that's when you were locked down and secluded, especially if you had COVID, you had to call the health department and report it. And they give you instructions on what to do and what not to do. And they said you had to stay in the house for 20 days. But I think we got over it max 3 weeks. Max, I want to say 2 weeks, but max 3. I have to look back at my videos and pictures. But I'll probably insert a picture or video here somewhere. I don't know what's allowed on YouTube with COVID. I mean, I'm not ashamed to say it. Some people say you can't say domestic violence. You can. You just can't show graphic pictures or videos of a domestic violence situation, but you can say the word domestic violence. You can say SA, which you already guys know what that means. And so I still see people saying COVID. You know, we knew COVID still existed and that there were a few variants that were coming out lately. From what we heard, there were a few variants coming out that kind of stuck with you more than in the beginning. But I don't know, because we're vaccinated, and even though vaccination doesn't mean you can't get COVID, you can clearly get COVID. It just helps for you not to get really, really sick and die. That's what it prevents, and it saves so many lives. Not everybody believes in vaccinations, which is sad to me, but everybody has to have their own conscience and their own opinion. They have a right to their own opinion, and they have to do what they feel is best for them and their family. We do believe in vaccinations. It's kept us alive as children. We all had kids. And so, yeah, and we're all vaccinated. Me and my husband did our shingles last year or the year before. We do our flu shots every year. We did the whooping cough, the hepatitis, everything that exists. We had it done, especially if you're going to be like my granddaughter was born in 2020. So we wanted to make sure we were protected for her and for ourselves. So it's something that's proven our whole life to be the right thing. And I believe in science. I totally believe in science. I believe in God as well, of course. That's faith, because you believe in something you've never seen. That's faith, and that's what he wants. But science is a proven fact. So I love the best of both worlds. But if you don't per se believe in vaccinations, please be kind. Don't leave any disrespectful or negative comments. Just don't comment. Just let it go, because I'll delete it and block it anyway. I want to keep this channel as positive possible. Of course, there's going to be things that I share like this that are not so happy or pleasant to share. Nobody wants to ever give anybody bad news or share, but it's real life. You want to share the good, the bad, the pretty, and the ugly. So that's being true to yourself and being authentic. My husband's probably thinking, who the hell is she talking to? He should know by now I do videos. So I got a package, and I had so high hopes to share it with you guys, which I am. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to give myself another day. But I'm going to open the package because it's like 11 things. And there's, let's see, 2 more minutes. There's, see if I can find it. So today came 9, 10, 11 things came today. Oh, it skipped. So it has 2 things here, plus it says plus 9 items. She already got a peek of what it is. And then tomorrow I get one more thing. And then Wednesday I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. And there's 2 things that I ordered a couple of orders ago that is delayed in customs. And it's these, I think, Louis Vuitton or Cartier inspired bracelets. They're like a nail shape, and I don't know if they consider that a weapon, but I can't contact them. I don't know how to figure out why, so I'm gonna probably ask for my refund and try it again at another time. And then I got another thing arriving September 17th, and that'll be it. And I'm doing a TikTok order and a Shein order. I'm doing a $100 challenge thing. Those are my next few ideas. I want to see what I can get for $100, not including taxes or shipping. $100 in TikTok. What I could get in Shein for $100. What I could get at Walmart for $100. What I could get at Dollar Tree for $100. And Ross. I'm going to do all the different stores, and I'm going to create this new challenge called the $100 challenge. So I'm starting with TikTok and Shein, and when I get completely better, I'm going to go to Ross and do Ross and Dollar Tree and stuff like that. I think that's so, it just came up in my head. And since my channel has tons of hauls, which I love and people love, I want to make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit more even funner. Now they have this new thing. You know how you have your house tour, your bedroom tour, stuff like that? Well, I just did my bedroom tour. So if you guys haven't seen that, go see it. And eventually I'll do my house tour. But now they have a thing called jewelry tour. So I was already going to share my jewelry collection since I took the 1.5 or over a 1.5 hiatus. There's a lot of new things, a lot of different and special things, and just different. So I have to share. Even though I've shared it in the past, I'm going to share all my collections again. My purse collection, watch collection, jewelry collection, makeup collection, stuff like that. So I'm going to start with my, oh, that timer went off. So let's see, I'm pretty sure. Oh my God, it looks like I'm almost done. Is that 2 lines? What? Let me turn this off. Let me get my glasses. It's very, I don't think it's 1 line. I just think that one of them is really faintish. Oh yeah. You can see it, but it's pretty faint. Let me see if I can. See how you can. Where's my neck? Where's my finger? The red line, the pink or reddish line is right there, but you could barely see it. And the blue line is strong. So there's still some COVID in there. I mean, I could see it, but it's very faded. So I think I'm going to be clear probably at the max another week. Probably a few days. I'll be good. Which is, I'm surprised. I thought it, my husband's is a little faintish than the first test, but you can see his better than mine. Look. Oh yeah. You can see his clear as day. Here. See how you can see his clear as day? Yeah. This one's mine, where you could barely see it. That's good news, but I wish my husband's was as clear, and now we'll see what my son is like. I think my son may be clear, because if he had it before us, this is going on 2 weeks that he's been sick, and all he had was congestion and some allergies, and he suffers from allergies. That's why we thought it was allergies. In the week before that, I went down for the count
for what was allergies, the itchy, watery eyes, the pressure in the nose, the sneezing. And for a few days, I took Allegra, which is my prescription medication. And because I treat it as allergies, we thought it was allergies. So now it just goes to show that whenever you're sick, whether you think it's a cold, flu, sinus, allergies, whatever, just test yourself, just to rule it out and be safe than sorry, and just be sure. If you think, oh, this is definitely a cold, this is definitely allergies, trust me, you could be mistaken. Take the test, and if it's not great, you ruled it out, and you could move on and take care of what you have to take care of. But we thought that previous week was allergies, which I'm pretty sure it was. Well, I'm not for sure. I think it probably did have COVID. And then I got better for a week. And then Wednesday, I started feeling something a little bit after my husband got home. And then the week that I got better, my son got it. And we thought allergies, because he suffered from allergies for years. He used to even take a shot every week for his allergies because he would fill up bags and bags of tissues. And you can only do that for 4 years, so they stopped it. So we weren't surprised. And he didn't have the itchy water eyes. He had a headache, which I forgot the first day he had a really bad headache. That should have been my first clue. Headache. And then I tested his fever. He didn't have a fever. So it was just pretty much in the nose. He said he had some itchy, watery eyes. I thought, okay, exactly, allergies. And then I forgot about the headache the first day. And then it was just allergies, that congestion. And then, so I was sick for a whole week, like really, like when I get allergies, it happens every 2 to 3 years, I go like down, like I get it severely. Then the second week I got better, then he got sick, kind of same symptoms, just not as bad as me. And then my husband took a few days off for the holiday. He had the weekend off, but then he took some extra days off. And then when he went back to work Wednesday, his boss was really ill and told him to stay away. But he says he was negative, but I think he lied. I don't think he really would admit that he had COVID. And then as soon as my husband came home, like an hour or so later, we started feeling something, both me and him. And then here we are, all through with COVID. And my daughter left before my husband got here. So if it was his boss, my daughter left before my husband got here and hasn't been back since because we got COVID. And now she has COVID. So I'm thinking it did stem from my son, but my son never has stopped wearing his mask. I still wear the mask if I know I'm going to be in contact close with somebody. If I'm in the public and I'm in contact close and I don't really know you like that. But if I'm just going to go and be shopping and do my thing, I won't wear it. But my son never stopped wearing his, so how did he get it? So maybe it was me the whole time. So it's so hard to do contact tracing when you got different variations of where it could have came from. So that's why I say, if it could have been me, if I had tested, if you test no matter what you think it is, whether it's a cold, allergies, a flu, what else is there? A cold, allergies, flu, whatever you're sick of, just do a COVID test. And if it's not it, great. You ruled it out and everybody's happy camper. And you can move forward and take care of what you have to take care of, what it is. But just to be safe than sorry. And that's what I should have did. Because we used to do that when COVID first started. We tested like once a month. And then when it got really bad, we were testing every 2 weeks. And we definitely tested before we went somewhere. And when we came back, just like we did on that vacation, we tested before. We were fine before we left on vacation because we didn't want to get anybody sick. And when we tested, when we came back, we had COVID. So then we could contact trace where we got it, which we knew it was a hotel desk lady. But in this case, because we didn't test as soon as I got sick, even if it was allergies, because it really looked like allergies, like 100%. But COVID has so many different symptoms that could look like so many other things, especially the flu and a cold. So our policy, we're going back to our original plan. Test. Maybe we're going to test every couple of weeks or once a month like we used to. Test anytime we got sick, no matter how simple it is, No matter how big it is, no matter what it is, we're going to test just to know when the last time we tested, and we could do contact tracing and rule it out. Because now we're battling our brains trying to figure out what the heck happened. So I'm going to test my son in a little bit. So I'm going to leave some space because I'm already at 25 minutes. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this video. Well, if you're watching it, you know that I did. I just wanted to kind of document it. So I'll be back. So I got my son here in the dining room. I'm going to test him. So it's a little bit of good news on my end. I think in a couple of days. But we're going to be testing every couple of days. So hopefully I'll be okay in a couple of days. But I'm still in the house with them that has COVID. So I'm going to treat it, even if the line is completely gone, as if I still have COVID until we're all completely better. So I got a new box out because there's only 2 tests. And I'm going to test my son. See, it makes us even more confused because now, how did I get better before? My son's should be good. He should be done.
But look at me. I'm not weak.
But see, this is my son. He looks good. He says he feels good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to do the test. So this is a new box. This one also
Because I'm not.
doesn't expire till next month on the 29th, right after his birthday.
Yeah. Because I don't have a headache. I'm not sneezing a lot. My throat does hurt, and I don't. And my legs are not even too weak to walk. I'm still walking just fine.
Yeah. So I'm disinfecting my hands again because I was touching the test.
Should I use it or that's
Yeah,
one?
you can do it. So he's going to do his too because he has to grab the swab to do his nose. Or do you want me to do it? You know how to do it? Or you want me to do it? Huh?
Yes.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And after I do that, then what do I do?
And then you just give it to me so I can put it in the solution. So you have to put as far as you can. Don't stop yourself from breathing. And do at least 5 times. I do 7 in each nostril. So I'm going to open it here
I don't
like
think I'll do
this.
that right.
So I'll do it for him.
What's that?
This is, what is it? Oh, that's the old solution. It's not good anymore. So, like I said, I open it this way. And then we're going to swab my son's nose. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had to sneeze too. So then I'm putting it, I don't know if you got, ooh, I'm covering you guys. I'll show you. The solution's right there. Putting it in, and it says go all the way to the bottom and do a couple of swirls. And then we're going to put it for a minute.
No, you said I didn't sneeze when you were doing it.
I know. I remember the first time we got COVID when we were being tested a lot at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
One time you sneezed while they were doing it in your nose, so they had to do it again. But that's okay. They understand that happens.
So
now we got it for 1 minute. So timer's going.
Is those cookies over there for Poppy?
You can have some.
No, thanks. I don't eat those cookies because every time I eat those cookies, they get stuck in my back teeth, and it's like always hard to get that out.
They're healthy. That's why Poppy likes them for diabetes. So we'll have one more test left in here. So here's a new.
What's the first test for?
There'll be no. It just comes 2 in a box. So here's a new swab, a new test strip that we still will have, and we have another bottle of solution. So we'll keep that in here. And then I'll write on the box that there's a test left. I don't remember in the other boxes if I left any tests. I don't think so. I think those were to throw away. Oh, it's so quiet. So then you take it out again. And they say you rub up against the tube as you're taking it out. And then I'll put it back in here just like that so I don't touch it. Then this is his test strip. Open it where the arrows are. And they say to open where the arrows are so you don't touch the arrows.
I think had this way
here.
long before COVID hit.
And then we're going to put 10 minutes.
and push to start. And there you go. So to throw this stuff away. Then I'm just going to do my hands again. So we'll be back when we get the results. Okay, so we're at 40 seconds left to go to see what my son's results are. God willing, he's done. So I was just explaining to him that if he doesn't have COVID anymore, being around us, he's going to have to really make sure he has his mask on because we still have it and we don't want to give it to him again. So whenever he's talking to us, if he's 6 feet or more away, he can not have his mask on. But if he's going to be in our space and talk to us, closer to our face or be less than 6 feet away, then for his protection, he should have his mask on. So, and my son has no problem. We are the family that didn't have no problem with masking. We ordered so many masks. Oh, it beeped. So let's pray. I need my glasses. I can't see a thing. You don't have COVID anymore.
Let's see.
You don't have COVID anymore.
Yeah.
Good job, baby boy. He doesn't have COVID anymore. Yep, clear as day.
Yep.
I'm so happy. I'd rather have COVID than my son because he certainly doesn't deserve it. Nobody deserves it, but he doesn't because he's never stopped wearing the mask. He's all about disinfecting, washing his hands. He is that boy. And I would wear a mask if I knew I was going to be close to somebody that I didn't know. But I did stop wearing it if I was just going to make errands and just go out and about. So I will be wearing a mask again, whether I'm going to get close to you or not. If I'm in the public, I'm going to wear a mask, period. Because COVID is still clearly here, and not everybody is fortunate. My nephew lost his wife in 2020 to COVID. And so, good job, baby boy. Oh, God, I don't want to put it on this one because I want this test to stay good. Let's put it
When is the latest person to get it?
this way. So, happy that one of us doesn't have it anymore, so now we got to keep our baby boy nice and safe. Good job, baby boy.
Grandma's happy.
Yeah, he says grandma's happy because grandma's no longer with us, so that's the altar right there. And so he's saying she's happy.
She would have been
is.
proud of me right now.
Yeah, she would be. So we're going to continue this journey with me and my husband still having COVID. I think mine's is fading away, so I'll give it a couple more days and test again. My husband's is still looking strong, so hopefully soon we'll be out of this. And my daughter Carolina has COVID, so she only has congestion. The first time, that was the same thing. She only had congestion. But I noticed that people that had the Pfizer vaccination didn't get as sick as the ones who had Moderna. And me, my daughter Adriana, and her husband had Moderna, and the rest of them had Pfizer. But they say that even though you get sicker with Moderna, but Moderna worked better. That's why you got sicker, if that makes sense, how I'm saying it. So, yeah. But the thing is that we're blessed that we had those vaccinations, and I know it saved my life. I'm a witness. I'm a living witness. 1,000,000,000% that's what saved my life the first time. So things are looking up. And my daughter, Carolina, I guess she's going back to work tomorrow, but she has to wear a mask, which she has no problem. I'm telling you, our family never had a problem wearing a mask. We loved wearing the mask because we knew it protected ourselves and our family and others. We wanted to save others. And we would even order masks on Amazon and stuff like that with different verses, Bible verses, inspirational messages. We even had one that says, "I'm vaccinated, you're welcome." Some people that didn't want to be vaccinated. It was kind of like a sarcasm joke. And then we had masks of our favorite artists or singers or actors or whatever. And then we had ones for different causes like autism, breast cancer, all different causes. And we had some of our flags, like a Puerto Rican flag, American flag, Mexican flag, anything you could think. We had bedazzled one, but with the bedazzled ones, you did have to have a mask underneath that one because it was kind of see-through. It wasn't as good. It was just to put on top of another mask just to give it some bling bling, some chicness, even though nothing about COVID is chicness. But it kind of lifted up your spirit and made you encouraged to wear it because you still could look, you know, chic. So yeah, go back through my channel from before and you'll see the whole process of when we got COVID, when all this started with the COVID and how we got the mask and the different pictures of us with the mask and the whole journey that we went through from the time that it was. So I just put the 6 drops in this top hole right here from here. Now I'm going to do the swab, 5 big circles. I'll do 7. And then you put the swab through here and it has to show through both holes. You remove this tabby, close it, seal it, and then you wait for the results. It already has the blue control line like we see. So yeah, okay, we're ready to go. So let's see. 5 big circles, but I'm going to do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to put it through. Is it through here? Oh my God, I should have captured this. Oh no, it's through the second hole and then through the first hole. Three times. Okay. Then I'm going to take this. You guys are not seeing me. Then we're going to take, I already put the swab, as you can see, through both holes are showing. I trolled it already the 3 times that it says. So I just took this off. So then we're going to take this. Then you're going to seal it. There it is. So you see the blue control line. They said to make sure that's present, and I did. Now that it's sealed, and I like it because here you could put the name. The swab is already in there. You saw that it's present within both holes. I twirled it around 3 times like it says. So now we're going to wait 15 minutes. So let me put the timer. No more than 30, but it says 15 minutes. So 0 hours, 0 seconds, 15 minutes. So we're going to press start. Okay. So we're ready. It says to keep it flat, so I'm going to keep it like this so that I don't, and I'm going to put all this garbage here into the pouch that we got this out of, which is right here. We already put this, oh, not the swab back. I'm thinking of the other test. So I have this ready, so when the swab is done, I can put it back in here. It might have to stay in there. I don't know. Either way, I have choices. So I can put it back in this flap, or keep it in here and dispose of it. I also have this empty pouch that the test came in. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll put all this like little junk and stuff in there. So we have options. So now we're just gonna be waiting 15 minutes like it says. So these are the instructions. And it says, do not move or touch the car during this time. Oh, during the result process. Wait 15 minutes. Read the result at 15 minutes. Do not read the result before 15 minutes or after 30. A control line may appear in the result window in a few minutes, but a sample line may take as long as 15 minutes to appear. Results should not be read after 30 minutes. And then it shows you a clock with 15 minutes and stuff like that. So we're going to wait. So we have 42 seconds, well, now 38 seconds left to go to see this test. What I can see, it's weird. Oh, Lord. Maybe this test has a false negative because I really trust the other one. But that one's like the newer, not the newer one that came out, but I don't know. It has like this thing like this that makes no sense. It just should be like that. So let's see. Oh, Lordy.
So this one only has one line. So this one says I don't have COVID, but there's more likely to be false negative and not so I'm actually confused, but this test was expired a while ago. So I don't know if to do another one of those tests or another. Oh Lord. Okay. What time is it? So I'm going to do another one of each. I know it's going to bother me, and I won't take you through the whole process because you've seen how it's done. I'm just going to show you what each test gave me on the second round. So let's do that. So I'm going to show you that I got 2 new tests. Now, these boxes are fresh. It's not a box that had 1 test extra left in it. I wanted 2 fresh boxes. And I got 2 of the best looking boxes. I mean, they all look good. They all look like brand new. I have them in this square like cubby thing. Tons of them. So this one says it expires 2023. So it's more newer than the one that I just did. So let's hope that that's good. And this one, again, expired just the beginning of this year. This one. And they're both sealed, so they haven't been used. So I'm going to try these. I'm going to go with this one first since it was confusing and see what I get and go from there. So I'm going to do this one first. Then I'm going to do this one. And I'm just going to come back because you already saw the process. I'm just going to come back and tell you what each one said and leave it alone, whatever results it gets me, and just try to get better for tomorrow or the next day. Hopefully, I will be clear if I'm not now. So let's do that.
Heart-shaped diamonds, they're yellow diamonds, so beautiful. This is the Cartier Clash with the tiny little diamonds in it. I got a Repossi Berber ring as well.
Okay, 15 minutes has passed. This one says I don't have COVID. Yeah, because I don't have COVID. So let's try the other one again. This one took longer time, so I kind of believe in this one. The expiration date is really the 23rd, 2023. So it could be a false negative. I'm going to do the other one now to confirm. So let's see. So there's 10 seconds left. The test is in the tube. So we'll see. This is a confirmation. I'm just going to take it as a positive because more likely to have a right positive and not than a false negative or something. I'm saying it backwards. So let's see what it says. Okay, so the 10 minutes is over. Test is in the tube. It's facing the other way. I didn't do that on purpose. It just happens. So let's see what the second test says. I don't see anything on this test now. That's weird. Maybe because the only difference is with this one, I did 15 seconds, 15 swabs in each nostril because the other test said that it required that. It said 5 big circles, but it says do it for 15 seconds. So I did 15 seconds each one, and that came out negative. And then this one, I did the same thing. They say at least 5. So I did the 15-second rule, and now it says negative. Can it possibly be? Okay, I'm just going to still be careful for the rest of this day and test tomorrow. So we'll check in.